Hey Aquarius, hi. I'm Carol Lisette and I'm here with a manifestation activation tarot reading for you for the month of September 2023, although these tarot readings are timeless. Here I tap into frequencies via sacred geometry and see how you're working with those in your life, and I will later then activate set frequencies for you to harness and direct into whatever it is that you're creating in your life. But first, today is something different. It's a day for the ancestors. I don't know, but they're coming through. So your ancestors, before you take this reading in, darling, which we're going to get into, I have my system and I like it. But no, the ancestors are super adamant right now. I don't know what they're going to tell you. So, but here's what I was getting though, because I've been meditating for you, Aquarius, you know, and I was like, what? You know, what is it? And so some of you are feeling like you need some consejos, like you need to speak, like you need some advice. You wish that you could have somebody like a confidant, a friend, somebody that you know you could trust, like an elder, like an ancestor. The message is that some of you are feeling like you don't have anybody to trust in that way. So your ancestors are here for you, okay, through me, because that's what I pray for. But Aquarius, if you would enter into this energetic exchange for the greatest good of everybody involved, and we'll move forward, okay? Oh, also, can you like and share my video? Thank you. We are moving. Okay, good. Let's go. Spirit, what would you like to see here to Aquarius? Please. Spirit, please. Please don't blame yourself. What your situation is right now, I don't know what it is. This doesn't have to do with you and your ancestor. Your ancestor is saying whatever you're facing, don't blame yourself about it. What else, please? What else, please, Spirit? Please help me with these people, for them. You can break generational patterns. So maybe the people that are currently in your family are still in these generational patterns, and it's a Saturday, so maybe your family's home right now or something currently. Do you want me around? This is what I'm seeing, is that don't blame yourself that you cannot even approach the people in your life to ask them a simple and honest question like, do you even want me around? So that's a very vulnerable question when you're with people who tend to strike up strong feelings for you. And sometimes we don't want to have to experience like that kind of spontaneity in our emotions. So I'm getting that you're just feeling like you don't have somebody to speak to even this way. You can break these generational patterns, okay? You can approach every situation with love, okay? I still am always breaking patterns, you know, but I am the pattern breaker here in my family. And I'll say to you, the only thing that ever really, when it all comes down to it, the only way that I've ever been able to, darling Aquarius, break the generational patterns in my family of oppression has been to make my entire life a love letter to myself, okay? Love yourself. Don't blame yourself. Spirit says, okay, I support your path. You're not alone energetically, okay? If you're here in this reading, you understand energy, right? So you're not alone. They support your path. I was uncomfortable showing emotion, so if this is, this may be an ancestor that you knew or don't know or something, but it's more of a frequency. This is a frequency of, these people didn't teach you how to show emotion, okay? They didn't show you how to love yourself in little ways, in small ways. they were uncomfortable doing that. So this is what Spirit's saying, is that you should make your entire life a dedication to yourself, to loving yourself. That's going to also show you a lot about the patterns in the people who raised you or who you were raised around. By loving yourself, it's going to be much easier for you to break all the patterns, my love. Okay, these are 5 cards. Maybe that's why no more are coming. Okay, let's get into the actual reading. I hope it helps somebody. Love you guys. All right, let's go. Oh, I already activated everything. That's when I was meditating for you. So, vamos a ver. Let's go, Spirit. Okay, Aquarius. Tantric journey in your mentalism. Allowance in your heart space. The correspondence between your heart and your mind. You have got compassion. What you can change is Merkaba. What will not be changed is healing. Your dance with destiny, your daily dance, is alchemy. And your overall frequency is the divine feminine. Okay. I'll go through and show you the stuff, but let's get some clarifiers first, okay? With the Rider-Waite system here. And there's gotta be some extra protection too right now, Aquarius, for you. I don't know what it is. I think that you're bringing up ideas to people that they're not comfortable with, and so there's like this weird energy. It's not purposeful, is what I'm getting, sweetheart Aquarius. So there's just weird energy coming to you, and it's not like you can retaliate because this is unconscious of the people who are having to face their own shadows that you've triggered. So Spirit has me also using these angel cards. Let's see, okay, let's see. Aquarius. It's still a Rider-Waite system. In your mentalism, it says the 2 of Earth, 2 of Coins there, darling. Four of Coins, 5 of Wands. Okay, the 4 of Coins is in your heart space, and in the correspondence, there's the 5 of Wands. You have the Fool, the Dreamer, Archangel, Metatron, and what you can change paired with Merkaba. How powerful. I'm actually feeling so much energy surge through me that I'm losing my words. This is really beautiful. Let's go. Okay, and what you can't change is the Page of Air, the Page of Swords, and what your daily rhythm, your dance with destiny paired with alchemy, is the Magician. Stop it, Archangel Raziel. Ooh, stop it. Wow. Oh, we should use these cards more often. How beautiful. I haven't used them in a long time. Number 7, the Chariot here with Divine Feminine. Archangel Metatron again twice. So here we are. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, if that means something to you, dear. Okay. Still. Okay. So let's get this information out to you finally. Okay. Okay, so your mental, this has to do with the principle of mentalism. Okay, whatever you think about, you're going to attract. The tantric journey, the frequency of the tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. Tantric journey, please look at the sacred geometry. Take in the colors and shapes really quick. This is for your subconscious, so you don't need to think or worry too much about it. It's paired here with the 2 of Earth. This is the 2 of Coins, okay? Let's see if you can get a good picture. Get a look at this. How is that? Isn't it gorgeous? Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach with tantric journey. That's funny. So I see. You're using your tantric energy, your tantric practices, which if you're not familiar, it's probably just like breathing stuff. And so you might be withholding some sexual energy to help redirect into making choices. I think that maybe Aquarius, you're not satisfied with some choices that you have made recently, and you're deciding to pull your energy back a little bit and kind of work with your own energy to give you that little boost, a bit of extra foundational help, and kind of security, like centeredness, because it's your own energy that you're going to be working with, because I see that, I feel this, that you want to have some stability. So, and this might also be stemming from these things that are going on maybe with your current family line or your current, people in your life, breaking patterns and stuff. So maybe you're starting to tap into this to break your patterns. I see. Oh, well, go ahead, be empowered, love it. Moving forward, what we have is allowance. It's number 9, allowance. It says, and it's in the principle of polarity. Okay, it's your heart space, because emotions have different poles. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in a wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Please have a look. Good job. Okay. Allowance in the heart space. So in your yin energy, allowing. Opening your heart and just like leaving it open to allow what to come in. Oh, well, who knows? You were too frivolous or too cautious in the past. Giving to those less fortunate. No, I don't know about these words. Let me see. Hold on, Aquarius. Oh, okay, well, no, I do see. So it is right, these words. So check her out, because she's just beautiful and it's art, right? Okay, so I see this is, you're allowing people to show you who they are. You're allowing people to just, you're holding this 4 of coins is you holding back whatever it is that you have to offer. And I see that your emotional impact on the people around you makes them feel physically secure in their world. So there are some people who are dependent, maybe, Aquarius, on your influence, on their emotions, for them to feel tethered and secure. And so that's okay, because we love people, and that, we do, there is interdependence, right? The people in our lives, we are interdependent upon them, and them upon us, right? That is healthy. But see, you're changing patterns, you're breaking cycles, generational patterns here, even doing new things with your own sexual power, like that takes courage to go on like that kind of exploration. So I think that because you are making these choices to do this, to make changes, you're also wanting to break old relational patterns, and so you're holding still and just watching, because maybe there was some pain or something. Well, it must have been, because in the correspondence between your heart and your mind, okay, as above, so below, that is the principle of correspondence, okay? Everything that's happening up here is going to mirror down here and create its own effect. That's going to be its own new thing, the correspondence between your heart and your mind. It is compassion, okay? So you have learned compassion for yourself. I'm seeing over here, because it has the 5 of Wands, through fighting back and forth. That's why. So you're allowing and holding back some things, but not just being you're not just being selfish for no reason. You are being mindful with your energy and also doing personal growth and healings, because I think that you might have tapped into this frequency, to this kind of knowing that by loving yourself, you're also loving others. So it's just kind of like a knowing. Sometimes we don't even have words. Like maybe I just said it and you're like, wait, oh, I really do feel like that's true. Yeah, it is. So that's what I'm seeing, that you're like in that. And so you're loving yourself, using your own energy, figuring that out, and then letting other people also be themselves and show where they stand in your life. Healthy. And it's also a very great way to be compassionate to yourself, especially when you may have a history of, you know, necessary relationships, people that you depend on maybe when you were a child or something, or even now, family members, that were not compassionate with you. So you rock. Okay, so frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart into the world. Okay, 15, compassion. Have a look. Have a look. So your current correspondence, so your inner compass is compassionate at this moment. If you're wondering if you're on the right path in your life, ask yourself if it feels comfortable to be compassionate in that path. So wherever it feels comfortable and natural to be compassionate, that's the right place to be in your life, okay? In those activities. Here with the 5 of fire, competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing here. That's why you're holding back, sweetie, because there was some conflict. Do you want to see? They're really pretty. They're kind of magical. Okay, let's move forward into what you can change is going to be the principle of cause and effect. It is number 32, Merkaba. You guys got me on a ride over here because these are strong cards. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to the Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Paired with the Fool. Archangel Metatron. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities, darling. Have a look at both of these cards. Oh, the frequency of Merkaba. Did I read this? I don't know. Yeah, I did. Here, have a look. Okay. With the Fool or the Dreamer. So what can you change? What kind of effects can you cause? Okay, so no, the question is not what kind of effects can you cause. It's how to cause the effects that you desire, and it is by being in this Fool's energy. Okay, when it comes to your curiosities. So you're a spiritual person and you know how to meditate, and when you meditate, okay, you have certain access to all knowledge because we are all one. And when you meditate, and if you want to make changes, okay, you have to follow your focal point or something, like the intention of the meditation. It has to be, or the intention of the frequency that you're going to enter into this meditation with. It has to be of curiosity and trust of the universe, okay? That's how the Fool is. The Fool goes out. He is completely trusting in the universe, in his angels, in his guides, everyone. He is completely in the frequencies in the air. He doesn't even look down as he's walking over a cliff. The Fool really walks by that much faith, okay? And so, but the thing is that the Fool is also a major arcana. It's a very powerful card. It's a destiny card. So when you have these destiny cards, it shows me that this is a part of your contract. You have maneuvered your path by your own free will, and you walked, you know, and you found your destiny. Now, okay, now you have made some choices that have brought you to this destiny point, darling. You and I here together. And I'm here to tell you that you've got the ability to follow your heart to any information you might need to reach any goal or aspiration of yours. Aquarius, darling, I'm feeling this necessity for you to let go of shame and guilt. And I think one of those ancestors, the first one, was not to blame yourself. Don't feel shameful about following your bliss. Don't feel shameful about following what makes you excited, because you have this, you have earned this, probably by consciously making conscious decisions to change generational karmic patterns. You are being blessed with this. You're responsible, obviously, and the universe loves you. And so there's, for your heart to feel joy and happy, there's some information that you must access in your meditations, but you have to have the courage to follow your bliss, even if it might be taboo, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be an actual taboo. Sometimes this old coding is so deep, it's so deep within us, that it's like the smallest little thing that you may see as taboo, and the rest of the world, especially now that time has passed by since you were a child, you never know how the world is really developed. So, or how people see things. It's just, this is all coding. None of it matters how other people perceive you or what you do or other people, anything outside of yourself, darling Aquarius. So, okay, in your principle of cause and effect, what can you change? Follow your bliss, stay in flow. Don't be embarrassed of what you're curious about, because what you're curious about, Spirit's going to show you in the Akashic, okay? And that is during intentional meditation. Love you, Aquarius. Let's keep going. What can you change? What can you change here? No, what won't be changed, this is the frequency, this is the principle of gender. So there's got to be both genders for creation, right? So there's no changing that. So this is what won't be changed. The frequency of healing. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Number 29, healing. Have a look. Okay? It's here with the Page of Air. Oh, so you're on this healing journey and you're learning along the way. Go on. Logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Oh, wonderful. Yes. Do not change the necessity to be impulsive when it comes to your curiosity. Thank you, Spirit. I love when you do that. Challenging information, delays, or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. Pretty. Okay, moving forward. Oh no, let me tell you all about it. Well, I did already. So you're learning how to heal. You're learning how to heal karmic patterns. You're learning how to heal, release. You're learning how to release. Okay, that is healing. Okay, just, you don't need to really, when it comes to old coding, there doesn't have to be like some healing, elaborate. Once you can identify what needs to be healed, you can literally, word is bond, release it. Choose to say it, choose your power, release it. And until you start, especially when you start to really believe in yourself, that code is going to be gone. So that is also a form of healing. You're learning your own power here with the Page of Swords with healing. It's really beautiful, okay? So yes, follow your bliss, follow your curiosity, and in creativeness, when you're curious, oh my gosh, you've really, you have got motivation coming to you. You've got a blessing coming to you, Aquarius. Like a reflection of who you are now from these changes. So something is going to happen. You're going to recognize it. Keep your heart open. You're going to recognize some synchronicity, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, thank you for acknowledging me. Like, you're going to feel that way about Spirit. So because of the changes you're making, And it's a really great feeling. I feel like crying because it feels so good. Let's move forward to, it's a relief. It's a relief, sweetheart. You know what? I feel relieved right now so I know that it's true. You know, maybe it already happened for you. I don't know. So, okay, let's go. And your daily rhythm, your dance with destiny, you've got alchemy number 8. The frequency. I feel so relieved. It's so beautiful. Calm down, relax. Let me see. Oh, I forgot this was also a major. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. And we're already talking about you accessing the Merkaba, the Akashic records here with Merkaba. And this position, your dance with, this is your daily rhythm, so it has to do with your habits, your rituals, the framework that you've made for yourself. And so, and that could that's also in your craft, okay? Or you're exercising, the breathing rhythms, like rhythm, like the thing that happens with vibration. So, alchemy, did I show you? Here, have a look. The magician, number 1, so this is actually also directly after the Fool. So you've got the Fool, 0, needing to follow your bliss. Reiterated here with the page of air in the description. Now moving forward chronologically even, is what I'm meaning to say, is now number 1, the magician. I want you to be centered in yourself, Aquarius, okay? Because this is undeniable. So I have to tell you that. You are ready, it says. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Yes. So, so this is just building upon, have a look, guys. So this is just building upon you know, you're building your self-confidence in your rhythm. So the things that you do every day, even if you spend 5 minutes a day toward 10 different goals, you're going to be 5 minutes closer to each one of those goals. Now that is extreme and whatever, but I'm trying to paint here for you that your intention to grow is recognized and manifesting. The manifestation is the mirror, the reflection of the energy you've been emitting is coming back with the mirror effect, and I'm getting hit with the frequencies, meaning that you've been really magnetizing, fixing, changing yourself, alchemizing things here, being innovative, being innovative and you're being innovative and you're forward thinking. And I was saying, like, there are people that they're triggered by like some of your ideas, because also then you're changing your old coding and stuff. So then, you know, your reflection is going to also show to them what they're doing wrong. Okay. But regardless of those relational maybe issues, I'm seeing that you still used what was there available for you, and you improvised. Maybe you learned how to affect these changes in your life, like on the internet. You had the idea and you followed it, and then you learned how to do it, and you just made those changes. So you're just magical. Okay, so you did all of this. I'm seeing a person who did all of this with not many resources, or maybe you started thinking that you wouldn't have the resources, but just desperately wanted to change so badly that you started walking in faith. And I'm seeing here, Aquarius, that yes, and now you're starting to get these reflections, first as energy and then as relationships, probably starting with this reading right now. I might be saying things to you that you thought nobody would ever verbalize to you in this time of your life, something like this. I love it. Let's go on. Okay, over here you have, this is the position of your vibration, okay, your overall vibration, all right, and everything vibrates, nothing is still, really, nothing is truly still. So, okay, so it is number 21, divine feminine. The frequency of divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Divine feminine. In your heart space, you have got allowance, which is also another yin energy. So your overall frequency, your overall vibration is allowing in this divine feminine energy, okay? So even though in your heart space you're being careful and you're just like holding, you feel feelings, you have your love, you have your feelings, but you're just kind of being more thoughtful, careful, and maybe experimenting with the way that your relationships are experienced when you emit certain amounts of energy, okay, which are emotions, energy and motion. Shout out to Master Shriya Karshna for saying that all the time. I think I said your name right. Sorry if I didn't. But anyways, so moving forward, divine feminine, have a look at this, at the picture, okay? Take in the colors. Have a look. So, oh, that's what I was saying. So what's happening is that you're be careful with how you emit your energy. So it might be like a little bit boring when you're like, in my heart, I'm just like being selfish, but because your overall frequency is in this divine feminine, that's going to be conducive, like that's like Venusian vibes, like this is love in the air, like in general. So that's another thing. See, this is just like love. This is self-love leading to all different kinds of new, wonderful adventures. I'm so happy for you. And but I'm seeing that maybe you're like, oh my gosh, but it's fast. Oh my gosh, but it's happening so fast. Oh my gosh, yeah, I get to know your power, my love. And be compassionate. Okay, stay compassionate. Your inner compass is compassionate, okay? So stay compassionate, darling. Stay compassionate. Let me see, how far are we? We're 32. Oh my gosh, we could still clarify. All right, so the Chariot, Archangel Metatron. An important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower, public recognition. So this divine feminine, the Chariot is showing the discipline, okay, in this card in particular. It's showing the discipline that you did apply here. With this because you had to learn how to hold your emotions back too. Like you weren't just like, I'm cutting them off. Like this is you with yourself, be very aware and conscious of your body, your thoughts, how you feel, things like that. So that's where the Chariot and Archangel Metatron are here, and you're being blessed here with all of these reflections and all of these blessings, and they're coming in quickly, but you have put yourself in this vibration, this frequency. Just as you've learned along the way, you'll continue to learn how to do this, okay? Now, if anything that I said has struck a chord with you, take a moment now, okay? Just focus on that one thing. I'll clarify with Rider-Waite-Smith really quick. Okay. I ground, clear, ground. Set the intention here to give these downloads to Aquarius clearly, okay? Thank you. Let's go, guys. Okay, So here in your mentalism, your mind space, you're thinking, learning this tantric stuff so that you can make your choices. And you've got the King of Cups. So that's a reiteration here of this compassionate energy that you have, you know, this is just going to add into your inner compass being balanced really well. You are learning self-compassion, actionable self-compassion, and love. Self-love, actionable self-compassion, and love. This is really beautiful. And still, but I don't see you changing. I don't see you, you know, I don't see a change. I see that what you're doing is good for your own discernment. So what you're doing is good for your own discernment, Aquarius. So, because you've got the Nine of Swords here. So with this allowance and this Four of Coins, okay, it's not healed yet. Or maybe, actually, I think this betrayal or whatever, like, okay, so if you fell in love, like, tomorrow, I think you'd be ready for it. Like, I don't think that it needs to be this mistrust or the Nine of Swords has to do with, like, sleepless nights, overthinking, matter being over your mind instead of your mind being over the matter. So, well, what I'm saying is that you're still letting people do it because they gave you this feeling in the past. So you're being wise. That's all. You're being discerning. And I'm glad that you're being discerning that way because you're going through a transformation right now. This death has to do with transformation, okay? It doesn't have to do with actual death. It could be like an ego death. But you'll work compassionate with yourself through this tension, through this friction that you're having with the people in your life, like just drama, like maybe that you were not ready for all, like you didn't want to be in that all the time. So you're going through this beauty. This is a major arcana. I see Aquarius making deep changes, changing your life. It's really wonderful. I love your power. I love you. I'm so proud of you. Okay, I know it's unbelievable sometimes, but I've changed my life multiple times. I'm surprised by it every time. So enjoy it, okay? Enjoy it, my darling Aquarius. So, let's move forward. So, in the principle of cause and effect, Merkaba with the Fool and the Alien, another major arcana spirit. So the Alien is the Hermit. It is also a major arcana. So what I'm seeing is that this is also like, this is destined AF. Like, maybe you thought you were just gonna change. Maybe Aquarius just thought you was gonna change, or she, or whoever you are. Aquarius thought they were going to change like some karmic generational stuff or whatever, and like all these major arcanas are showing me, and that's a lot of reality here, are showing me like this is more than you bargained for almost. Like, whoa, I didn't know I was this bomb when I like just got rid of all that old coding thing like that. Yeah, it's cute. I like it. I like it. So the Hermit, they retreat and go within themselves, and they do this inner healing and refinement, you know. This is conducive, okay, and also very strong. Move forward. What you cannot change is healing journey that you're on with learning with the Page of Swords, not just learning like physical healing. Maybe your body's changing, maybe your physical body, maybe you're like, oh, okay, I'm just going to finally put my mind on changing my body, and now it is. Something like that. So new, different ways of healing. Yeah, I'm seeing. And so it's like, but follow, make sure that's how you're going to heal, okay? Look, death, transformations, and I'm talking about like body changes. So put it on your mind's eye what you want your reflection to look like, and don't be like coercive. Like, do something really beautiful, like I want my true beauty to show other people there's true beauty, or something like that. Like, because you might go online and find some like really manipulative stuff. Like, you just need to set up pure intention, and it's gonna just have the idea of how you want to be, okay? And you're gonna get there. And it's got this Queen of Cups eye, and you did have the King of Cups at the, where was that King of Cups at? I saw King of Cups. Oh yes, here in your mentalism. So you've got the Queen and what you can't change. So right along with this actionable love, now you're calling yourself. You're you are calling love to yourself. Okay, you're calling the other aspects to. So this would be the yin to the yang of emotion of cups. So this is what you're calling whatever aspect, the yin aspect that you are missing at this time because you're working hard. You know, maybe you need a balancing force because you're doing all of this out of love. It's like you maybe need somebody also to fill your cup sometimes, you know, fill each other's cups like that, and Spirit saying, yeah, we got you, don't worry, they're coming, okay? But you need to stay in this energy, so don't worry too much about that, okay? Well, no, also think of the person, you know, and do your dreaming, and you're fantasizing however you manifest love. It's okay, yeah, you have to tell the universe what you want. I just don't want you to be worried that, like, you won't be with anyone, because I see that you are. You dance with destiny. So every day you are working on this you're changing alchemy. Okay, you're changing everything here, like the magician that you are, and it is going to bring this opportunity of financial abundance. Or I don't know why I keep getting this. People are getting pregnant, or people are going to be getting pregnant soon. I'm telling you, like, I keep on getting this. The Ace of Pentacles keeps on showing up, and it does look like kind of like a womb thing. Check it out, like, right, a little bit. Okay, so your days are also maybe every day you're like getting busy every single day, possibly. So why would I need to know that? If you don't want children, maybe use protection. So but as you're changing, okay, as you're healing in your daily things that you're doing every day toward that, this could be, I'm thinking like micro habits. That's, what do they call that? Compound interest. You're gonna start getting opportunities, okay, and you are discerning enough, Aquarius, to make proper choices apart from other people. Okay, because the ancestors came through in the beginning. I know you're feeling lonely. It all was sparked by some type of feeling like separate from the people who raised you. So it's coming. Keep it up. Good job. And you know what? You don't need to take my word for it. Look around you. Look around you, Aquarius. Somebody doesn't get like this if they haven't already purified their heart enough to at least get a glimpse of their own power. Love you, Aquarius. This is wonderful. Now, in your overall vibration, with the Divine Feminine and the Chariot, Archangel Metatron, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, like I said. So you probably started this journey without knowing where it was going to go, but it was all self-motivated, okay? You're breaking these patterns and stuff. And it's just like also happening. Excuse me. It's just showing me I'm seeing this picture so perfectly, that by walking in faith, your material abundance, something like that, some type of security. Maybe you don't find security in finances. Maybe you got that unlocked. But this is a security, a feeling of security, okay? A feeling grounded, of tetheredness. All of your hard work is calling in this Queen of Pentacles energy, okay? Talking about groundedness, please have a look, okay? Have a look at this gorgeous card. Look at what she's doing. This energy is coming to you, my love, okay? Aquarius. So keep on keeping on. Keep it up. So we had those ancestors talking to us a little while ago, and it's like, okay, we said love was coming. Let's find out. Yin aspect of love. Let's get some oracle cards to close out with you guys. You know, that's more playful sometimes than this manifestation serious business. It's actually so much fun to me. See, it's like always I get excited and it's like, yay. Okay, and it's 5 cards. Perfect. I bury myself in work to forget you. This is the yin. I know exactly what I was doing. I am not available. I'm starting to understand our connection. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Okay, yay. And this is also you with you, okay? Always, whenever I look into a relationship, because our relationships are reflections of ourselves. So look at your own yin energies and your own yang energies as well. You know, I would suggest, but also apply please to your relationships. In response, let's get 5 cards here for the yang, please, Spirit. Make it clear, please. Thank you. I bury myself in work to forget you. I saved your text messages. So you guys are both, whoever's on your mind, the yin and the yang aspect here in this connection, you're both yearning for one another, but you're just handling it differently. Somebody's, you know, distracting themselves, and the other one is looking maybe for that old feeling again. And I'm feeling it dwindling. Like, I think this yang aspect needs more from the yin. I knew exactly what I was doing in response. I hide my feelings. So this is a need for communication between you and you. This is a necessity for the yin and the yang to be communicating with one another, okay? This came up earlier when we were talking with your ancestors, and there was that, your ancestors told me about this, that you haven't been able to just ask like a simple, vulnerable question that would show your heart, like, do you want me around? That's the necessity is here, you know, that's a necessity. That's another pattern to break in your relationships, first with yourself, okay, and then with the other. In the yin, I am not available. In the yang, I want to make amends. Needing to slow down, a necessity in your person you need to slow down and to start receiving. There's a necessity for you to receive here. I am not available. The response, I see life differently now. No, we already have this. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Thank you for your patience. I'm starting to understand our connection. I see light. I see life differently now. So you're both coming to an understanding. I love to see balance. I'm a Libra sun. I love balance. I love to see it. Yin, it was my fault, but I blamed you. So that's a confession. I see progress. I see progress. Amending. I compare others to you. The yang is not over the yin. So sweet. I love you guys. Bye, Aquarius. I'll see you next time, okay?